Looks good. So, first, let's start off and just talk a little bit about you. How long have you lived in Jefferson City?
Let's see, we moved there in 57, so 53 years.
What was your job?
When we moved to Jeff City, I was with the health department as a sanitary bacteriologist, doing the water testing for the state and the sanitation testing program for the state. Then afterwards, I worked for the health department about 8 years and moved on to be from the clean end to the dirty end. I went with the Missouri Clean Water Commission in testing of sewage treatment plants. So I've done that about 18 to 20 years.
And what issues do you think are facing Jefferson City today?
There's a lot of issues in Jeff City, whether known or unknown, at the present time. All of them are facing a matter of finances, this sort of thing, which nobody's going to be able to solve for quite a while, Bobby. And it's one of those things that we're going to have to deal with and put up with.
All cities, to some effect, are kind of feeling the issues of the economic downturn. How do you think, how will you like to help Jeff City weather the storm?
Well, I don't know that any of us can help them weather the storm. We will be looking for ways to cut money, keep services at a satisfactory level. We've got to manage fire departments, we've got to manage police departments, the health department, some of those things. There's some other things that we may have to cut out. Who knows at this point what it will be or how we'll have to reduce spending.
How would you work together with other members of the council so that you represent the entire city rather than just your ward?
I've been on the Parks Commission for 8 years. I was on the Environmental Quality Commission for 6, and I've been involved with a few other things with state government, and so I know something about what the city is and what it can be. I think that we can get along with the other members of the council as long as they want to do what's best for the city. On campaign financing, I'm trying to do my part on my own as far as financing my campaign, because I'm not one that wants some individuals coming to me later and saying, hey, I helped get you there, I want you to vote for this, whether it's good for the city or whether it's not. I want to keep it where I can vote my conscience as far as what the city needs.
How would you attract other businesses to downtown or increase businesses down there?
I don't know that there's, right now, whether there is any businesses that will be moving. A lot of us are stuck where we're at because we can't afford not to do the bit that it takes to move. The main thing in the city itself, downtown, is a parking problem, and part of that has been the merchants themselves back many years ago wanting somebody else to pay for something rather than taking some lead. So the parking bit is a problem. and needs to be addressed, especially in the downtown area.
Jeff City just recently passed a new recycling program. Do you think it's good for residents?
Well, a lot of residents don't think so. A lot of them are griping because they are having to get into this. Some of the individuals that are griping the most don't realize what the cost of landfill and obtaining this is going to be down the road, and what's may not be available, and what it's going to cost them later. And all they're looking at is right now. There is some individuals on fixed incomes. They had low-paying jobs, or they've not got the been able to build up enough dollars, and this is a real hardship on them. There needs to be something done to take care of that situation, but they're really not the ones that's doing the biggest part of the griping. The biggest part of the griping is the ones that really can presently afford the costs. And we have reduced the landfill, stuff going to the landfill for over 40%. So that can maintain quite a while. Fulton's refused to take any other waste from any place else. They had pretty good landfill space available, but they're looking down the road where it's not going to be there. So they don't want it. I think they done what had to be done, and in a way that can best help the Jeff City.
What are your thoughts on the prison redevelopment program?
I've not been involved with that as much as I probably should have, and haven't looked at that as much. There is some things that need to be done. They need to redevelop some of the space, and they are tearing down some old stuff and trying to redevelop and put in a space for holding larger conventions, that sort of thing that we don't have available in Jeff City. And some of the state organizations have moved out of Jeff City because of not having space available that used to meet in Jeff City. And every dollar from conventions and this sort of thing is a big boost for any city. Columbia understands that real well.
Well, that's about all the excuse me. That's about all the questions that got here for you today. Do you have anything you'd like to add or anything you'd like to tell us?
No, except that if elected, I just want to serve the city in the best that I can, to the advantage of the city, not of myself or any other individuals. I've been in business there for approximately 30 years in one form or another, so I do know part of the business community, and I understand where money comes from and where it has to go sometimes. So would appreciate their votes.